Lila, go ahead.
Hey, Cuonzo, hope you're doing well. I know in your radio show, yesterday you said that Javon hadn't practiced, that day. Did he practice today? And could you kind of update us on his status for the game?
He didn't practice today either, but he looked good. He was a part of, well, I shouldn't say a part like he was in it, but he's in plain clothes, and we'll see. We'll probably see tomorrow. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would say no, but I mean, we will see.
How does that, impact, planning for the game, just, not knowing whether he is or not? How does that adjust things?
Oh, I've been it many times before. Just you prepare for the game. We have enough guys to practice. He's obviously a key piece to what we do physically, his experience, his battle tested. So obviously, if he's not playing, that's a big loss for us. But I mean, we'll continue to compete in battle as usual.
Andrew, sorry.
Coach, are you worried about getting to the arena at all tomorrow with the weather? Is there any concerns with getting your players there? Or, obviously you guys moved the game up to 2. Does that make you feel more confident the game will get played?
I'm not sure it make me feel confident. I think the most important thing is that they're safe, whatever's the best way to get. I love to play the game, but I think the most important thing is just if we can get to the gym safely, first and foremost, and we love to have all our fans here if they can get here safely. But I think safety is first and foremost.
To follow up on that, guess what's the protocol? Is it, wait and see still, or like tomorrow, will there be a final call, or how's that going to work?
As of right now, we're going at 2:00. So we're preparing to go at 2:00 tomorrow in the same way Florida's getting hit tonight. So the game is scheduled to go at 2 p.m. Central Time.
Parker?
Coach, after going up against Walker Kessler a week ago, Florida's got a couple dominant big guys. What did you guys learn from going up against him and sort of taking forward the rest of the season?
When you're at this level, so many good ones. I think Kessler was unique from the standpoint of one elite level shot blocker, long, has a tremendous ability to do a lot without fouling, and I think that's a skill in itself. Great timing on blocking shots. And the thing about he scores so well around the rim because he's so long. Florida's big guys, I'm not sure if they'll play what level they are. We'll assume Calston, we prepare as if he's playing. But we also prepare if they have, the lineup they had against Oklahoma State. It's just, I mean, again, you have to take advantage of matchups. I think we had relative success when we were able to flow into offense. I think we've had a level of success with bigger guys because we try to, space the game out, make those guys play on the perimeter, and use our skill level with our big guys to drive and make plays.
Mitchell?
Hey, Cuonzo, there's been a few games in a row, I guess not in a row, but in a recent stretch where on-ball pressure is kind of giving you all trouble. I know even against like Arkansas, you mentioned that it wasn't so much the turnovers, but just being able to get into the offense. How do you go about addressing that and working on that?
We spend plenty of time working on it, just getting better at it and gaining confidence in it. And I would imagine we'll see it throughout the year, and then we'll continue to get better. We'll make the necessary adjustments. We'll be strong with the ball. We'll do all those things. We continue because in the process, we become, in dealing with that, we become better basketball players. And I think the turnovers, oftentimes you can't see that, but you have multiple guys being able to handle the ball and make decisions. Like Ronnie DeGray becomes a better ball handler. Trevor Brazil becomes a better ball handler. So you got guys that are becoming better ball handlers and decision makers. And I think it makes us a better team because of it. But again, I think we'll continue to get better at it. But we spend a tremendous amount of time working on it.
Dave?
Cuonzo, I know we talked about this a lot, but how do you get Kobe going again?
It's a good question, but it's strange because it's not as if he's struggling. I mean, his spirit, his energy is good, all that. So it's not as if they're leaving him overweight, missing a lot of shots. So that's not the case. I've been around guys that, go 2 for 12, and they really struggle. You can see it. But because he brings so many things to the table, it's not necessarily struggling. We just need him to score at a level on our team. And the simplest thing that you know, we kind of talk about it, when he have post opportunities, he has to post deep and make plays quickly, because I think he starts to read the double and he makes good decisions out of the double, but you don't have to take the double. You can make a quick move, get to the rim, you can post deep, make a move, or he has to make quick moves off the dribble and get to his pull-up, because he's one of those guys. We don't like taking a lot of two-point pull-ups, but he's one of those guys that are good at it, like Amari Davis. Those two guys are good at that shot. So you want him taking that shot, getting that shoot to pull up and making that play. But I just think him being aggressive. But it's not a case, and we've watched film, you know, pretty much every day. We watched the last 2 days on him. So it's not as if he's really struggling. Like I said on my radio show last night, I don't think he's a level defender that he's supposed to be, you know, and not that he's horrible, but he needs to be an elite level defender for us, directing traffic, communicating, because he makes a lot of stuff go for us on both sides of the ball. So the same things we need from him offensively, we need the same stuff defensively. But really, it's not so much, in my opinion, as we watch film, where he's really struggling. He just has to be aggressive and make quick moves. Whatever he's doing, he got to react quickly and not allow teams to get, because what happens, they want to pressure him, which he doesn't mind the pressure, then they corral him. So he got to do, if anything, making quick decisions, whatever he's doing.
And how different is Florida without Castleton on the floor? Are they a completely different team? They're a lot smaller, obviously, and they don't have the backup big either.
Well, what happens is, I would say, just again, we hadn't played the game yet. I would say they match up well with us, because for us, an advantage, if you have a traditional big guy out there, then we can move him on the perimeter and make plays off the dribble and do other things. But if you're able to switch a lot of different things like we like to do, then it's an equal level matchup. And now we just have to take advantage of those situations.
Ben?
Cuonzo, when you've got a team like this that is such a work in progress all season long, how much do wins help bring them along, and how much would a win tomorrow help as you kind of continue to go through that?
I think wins help any team. I think winning basketball games, it's amazing how you win a game and all of a sudden your confidence level changes. So you always want to do that, but also you have to go through whatever it is you're going through. And I think we've made a tremendous amount of strides from the start of the season up until now. When you look at numbers in the preseason, look at our numbers, in non-conference, then you look at our numbers in conference play. Like, for example, we might have been last in defender 3 in non-conference. We're second in the league. We might have been last in the league at field goal percentage defense. I think we might be third in the league in conference play. So we've made tremendous strides. So proud about that thing. I think the area of biggest concern, like our guys know and understand, and it's not a secret, we have to do a great job of blocking out, because as good as we're defending, we're not doing a great job of blocking out. We got to hit bodies. We got to get the ball. And then offensively, we got to consistently take care of the basketball. I think we're able to do those two things. I think we find as a team, we give ourselves a chance to win games. When we're not doing those two things, we struggle.
And just a quick follow-up to that. I mean, with the game time change tomorrow, with everything that your guys have been through the last year and a half, does that make him a little more equipped to sort of turn on a dime like that and go, oh, not 8, it's 2 now?
Oh, without a doubt. But we try to prepare for life anyway. This is a necessary adjustment, and it has to take place, and both teams has to do it. And it's life. But you enjoy this. This is a sport. You enjoy playing the game. You want to play the game. And I wish we can play a lot of games at 1, 2, 3 o'clock. I mean, that's great.
Chris?
Cuonzo, just was wondering if you could see any difference in Amari since he started coming off the bench. Any differences that you've seen since he's changed that role?
Not really, and I said it in a positive way, because Amari's built to score. We want him to be aggressive, looking to score every chance he gets, looking to score every time down, making plays, getting in the paint. But I think he continues to improve defensively. But as long as he's scoring the ball, has that mentality, I think he's great for us.
And just following up really quick, how important is that mid-range shot that he has, that consistent mid-range that he brings?
It's impressive because, again, we study analytics, but I'm not consumed with it from the standpoint of trying to take away a young man's game. I mean, it would have been a shame if you're looking at analytics and statistics and say, okay, no 2-point basket unless they're layups. He is one of the best pull-up guys in the country. He makes pull-up shots. He's been making them for a long time. And you want to take full advantage of that. So I like that. The same way with Kobe. Kobe has to get to his pull-up, especially when he's going right. With him, when Maury makes that shot, he makes tough ones, he makes them in practice, and he has a quicker first step than you think.
Anthony?
Hey, Cuonzo, just kind of curious as to whether Jordan's going to be back for that game tomorrow, and if not, how it's kind of been in practice, not being able to do 5-on-5 drills.
He didn't practice. He didn't practice. He's at practice. but he didn't practice. No, it's just more rehab and whatever he's allowed to do in weight in the weight room due to his back.
And then how has it been to not, how has it been kind of a struggle, I guess, or how has the challenge kind of been to not be able to have any 5-on-5 drills in practice at all?
Man, Anthony, you must be peeking in our practices or something. I mean, yeah, we down to 9 guys, sometimes 8 guys. I mean, just it's what it is. We have a coach that plugs in there. We make the necessary adjustments, but it's part of it.
Are there any more questions for Coach? All right,
Thank you.